A Lincolnshire food producer has launched a funding initiative which aims to boost the achievements of young people in the county. John Stokes from Fresh Time UK, which is behind the project, is with me now to tell me how the company is keen to increase its commitment to young people in Lincolnshire. John, thank you very much for coming in.
Thank you.
What are you doing? What is this initiative?
The initiative is to help people in the age group 11 to 25 in the Lincolnshire sort of area to achieve their ambitions, to fulfil their potential, to have a little bit of helping hand, a bit of luck that people like you and I have perhaps had that they haven't. The trust is set up to make a difference.
So what sort of things can you do to help? Give a couple of specific examples of what you do.
We're helping in many ways. We're looking to help sort of education, help in terms of sport, art, illness and hardship. But really about making that difference, giving that person that opportunity. The person who perhaps gets an interview, perhaps needs a suit, or needs some helping interview techniques or something like that. Or perhaps somebody who's got some sporting achievement and is looking for that little bit of support to get to events or perhaps take them to the heights they could be at.
So it's just that little, if it's just a bit of a lack of equipment or something like that, or a lack of kits or just a lack of resources that stops somebody moving on to the next possibility of success.
Correct, yeah.
You can do that. So there are charities that do that and companies that support various charities that do that. So why is it necessary to set up this trust? How is that more efficient?
I think we set up a trust because it allows us to focus on those people that are sometimes falling in between the cracks of some of the other charities. There are a lot of big charities out there who support people with illnesses and with sponsorships of teams, etc. But we're looking for the people that perhaps fall through that crack. That person that's got that potential, got that ability to achieve, and we just want to help them that little bit.
Where are you getting the money?
We've had several events. We've had a golf day, charity golf day. We've had a supplier day. We've had Christmas jumper day coming up at work. Cake days. The highlight was at a couple of months ago we had a gala dinner in Spalding where over 500 people attended, and that was staff, that was suppliers, that was other local businesses and just general people coming along, and we managed to raise £40,000. That's
a useful chunk of change. If people could do with a little bit of help from this charity, from this funding, from this money, or if people want to contribute to it, to have an event or to just to hand over some money, how can they contact you? What should they do? We've got
a web page, www.freshtimefuturestrust.org, and that's the best way of doing it. There is an application form on there. There is details about the charity. There is details about the events. It gives some sort of examples as well of things that the sort of people we are trying to help. Now, Fresh Time is a commercial company. And things are tight, if not in money, in terms of time and effort that everybody has to put into these things. What moved you to start up this scheme? I think because as a youngster I had some bits of luck in my life, and I felt that I wanted to give something back, and I think the whole business did. We've been looking after charities for the last 3 or 4 years. We had a sort of a company charity every year that we supported. The downside of that is it does sometimes take a little time to set the events up and get the charity involved in that. So with this, we'll have a chunk of money every year coming in that we can give to people, and hopefully keep it more fluent rather than the stop-start we used to have. Now, Fresh Time, it's the brand rings a bell, but I can't quite tell you what it is. What is the company? What does Fresh Time do? We supply mainly to the retail sector, but also to food service, and we manufacture added value vegetables. So that will be a roasting tray or a sliced carrot and that sort of thing, and also snack salads. So if you've been to one of the local retailers and bought a little salad for your lunch in the meal deal, it quite possibly could have been one of ours. Okay, so you provide healthy food. Is it right to say healthy food? Yes, I think that's fair. We do the odd flatbread, but not very many of them. Most of it is salad. Everybody needs a treat every now and then, don't they? So that's very well done with the trust. I mean, that sounds like a very good idea.
How many people in Lincolnshire, between the Humber and the Wash, how many people do you think could benefit just from getting this little bit of a shove, this little bit of a step?
Well, we've been launched now for about a month, and we've got a lot of inquiries in at the moment that have gone to the trustees, because obviously we have trustees who make the final decision as to do they fit the criteria and, have we got enough money. So we've sent quite a lot off to the trustees, and then, but I think there's probably thousands of people.
Who could? And you would hope that they would all get in touch with you.
Yes,
then, and
yes.
They would all do that. Just remind us of the address that people have to get in touch with.
www.freshtimefuturestrust.org.
And that's the only way to do it, because you have to because of the age group. You have to go
Correct.
through. There's a particular form, is there, on the internet?
There is a form that you download, and then you send it in to us. And then we, as I say, it goes to the trustees for consideration, and then hopefully some good news coming back to people.
John, good luck with that. Thank you very much
you.
for coming in. Thank you.